Hi everyone, welcome back. Alright, today we're starting a little series. It's Friday here, and not that that matters, but I have a little time on Friday mornings before the band's on holiday. So, welcome back to a little series called Seduction by the Signs. It's all presented by the sunnyside.net. Hi everyone, I'm Sunny. Alright. What do we have to do? Today, I should have broke this paragraph up. Today, I'm going to tell you guys how to seduce an Aries. And, excuse me. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be, right? And I'm just here to give you a couple of tips to help you through your game. But, first things first. First things first, if you like the videos, there we go, let's clean this up. If you like the videos, please give it a thumbs up. Oh man, I just did my nails. I'm waiting for them to dry. I have a little bit of time. If you'd like the videos, please give it a thumbs up. And if you need a little help with your inner game or confidence, I have a series of hypnosis meditations on the channel. And I'll probably put a link to them at the end of this video. Now, just to let you know in advance, it's been said a million times before in many dating circles, that all game is inner game. And you'd be surprised at how far confidence actually will take you. So before you get too caught up in the horoscopes or the astrology or what is this sign like or what are the secrets to unlock the seduction code of this particular sign, that you might want to try and build some unstoppable confidence from within and with the hypnosis meditations and see where that leads you first. We've had wonderful results. Back when I was giving the workshops, it used to happen all the time. In the morning, I'd hypnoblast the guys. You know, the old workshop was a series of 3 progressive meditations crammed into a certain time frame. And at lunch, the guys would go out, or the girls, they'd go out and they'd suddenly find people flirting with them. So it really does work, and I hope if you need a little help with your inner game or your confidence, or you want to unlock some of your own internal seduction magic, then you know, give the meditations a shot. They're free and they work. Anyways, here's how you seduce an Aries. First, little background. What? Oh, alright, let's see what I said. Okay, first a little background. Aries is a cardinal fire sign. That means they're the #1 sign of the zodiac for action. They're super competitive and they like to win. And they jump into action right away. But they also like a challenge. But they also like a challenge. So you see, a little challenge will show an Aries that you're indeed worth the effort. And remember, all signs are different. Not everyone who wants someone who's difficult. But Aries, they like a short. Emphasis on short. They want a short challenge. They also like to argue a lot. Not debate all the time. That's Libra. But Libra likes to debate. You know, they like to see all sides of an argument. But Aries simply likes to butt heads. So every once in a while, you're going to have to disagree with them just to keep them interested. So, resist the urge to run away and be moody like a Cancer, and forget about keeping silent and hope they figure it out on their own like a Scorpio does. And Aries just isn't into the emotional and moody scene. They're in-your-face people, and they simply want to win the prize. So, you have to be the prize, and then let them win you. It's simple, but not quite as easy as it sounds. So, if you want to pull an Aries, the first thing I do if I wanted to seduce an Aries is to use a jealousy pattern. Say or demonstrate that others are into you. And remember, a demonstration is far more effective than just saying. And as a note, I'll give you an example right here. I can tell someone until I'm blue in the face that I'm an awesome sax player. You know, that I'm an awesome musician. And I can show my awards, and I can show my education, and I can even show my studio and etc. and my recordings, whatever. But if they don't actually see me on stage, then they just won't believe it. And trust me, I go through this a lot, and it is kind of funny after a while, because when they see how good I really am, then they suddenly realize that maybe they're not good enough. It's really funny. Especially, and forget about music, especially when they see firsthand the incredible power of my hypnosis show. So it's difficult, so be careful. And all of that stuff kind of falls under calibration anyways, which is a topic for another video, and it's more for everybody, not just Aries. So once again, demonstrating is far better than saying, but you can only do what you can do, right? So somehow show the Aries that other people are interested in you. And remember, if you're not a prize, then you're not going to pull an Aries anyway. So like, so inner game, my friend. Get going. Anyways, the second thing you do is challenge them. Give them a test or play a game of skill. It's that easy, seriously. And once you begin, you'll have them following your lead. Now, this is a little strange because Aries likes to lead. But if you keep the little, and I mean short, keep them short and fun contests, just keep the short and fun contests going, they'll be following you. And for added points, you should phrase the entire thing like it's their idea. And they will love every second of your time together. And remember, your job in seduction is not just a logical point A to point B program. It's an art, and it takes a bit of calibration. You gotta understand the person you're talking to. Take a minute to get to know each other. And you're supposed to create an emotional connection. And these emotional connections are difficult to break. And where logic, on the other hand, can easily be trumped with a better idea. So try your best to be fun and emotionally engaging. And if know in advance, if you try and go the logical route, you're just gonna eventually end up as a bad idea. Got it? It's emotion, not logic. It's action, not talking about it. Alright, and here's a bit of general advice in advance. If you're reading, this is funny, I used to laugh at this all the time. If you're reading the marketing of a particular seduction program or guide and everything seems logical and step-by-step and easy to follow, it was written to appeal to men. Just letting you guys know. And I'll say that another way. It was written to seduce the money from men. Again, it's your money and your time and your love life. And personally, I used to think it was really funny back when I was giving workshops that guys who wanted to pull girls were listening to other guys who were trying to pull the money from them. It was funny. And I was vocal about the stupidity too. Finally, my old partner, D.A. Dennis, comes up to me and he says, "Sonny, can you please stop calling all of our clients idiot mofos?" And stuff like. Anyways, it really was funny. It was a funny time in my life. Anyways, if you want to pull in Aries, then the first thing you do is demonstrate higher value. Get them jealous and engage them in a lot of little fun and exciting games. So, don't go one place and stay there all night. That's how you pull a Taurus or a Scorpio. Don't talk about everything you're going to do. That's Libra or Aquarius. Just do it. Aries is the #1 jump into things without looking sign, and talking about it is just going to dull their spark. So don't go overboard with jokes. That's Virgo and Sagittarius. Aries is not necessarily that cerebral, and if they don't get the joke, then you're kind of working backwards. Don't mother them, and don't let them mother you. That's Cancer. Aries just wants to do stuff. So show them you're a fun person to do stuff with, and they'll tag along. It's not that difficult. Alright, next. Here are some Aries keywords which describe their general character. First, the good ones. Aries are, generally, courageous. They often, and I mean super often, leap without looking. So maybe courageous isn't the word, but they do rush into battle. Aries like to fight, and if your home life is too calm, then they will wander looking for someone to challenge them. Some websites call them pioneering, or some astrologers call them pioneering, but they make just as good business leaders as they do entrepreneurs, where they'll be working for themselves. Aries are independent, and remember, they leap before they look. They can just as easily leap away from you as they can leap towards you. More than likely, they'll be trying to leap in front of someone to get to the prize. So if you want an Aries, one of the best ways to do it is to position yourself so that one of their friends likes you. Then, your Aries will see the challenge and come and get you. not that difficult. Aries are passionate. They're ruled by Mars, so they like action. And to them, romance and action equal passion. But they're not the smoothest sign, and their games of love are usually short and to the point. Aries are confident, and believe it or not, the best way to get an Aries is to be bold and confident. You can walk right up and make your move without them freaking out. They are the frontline warriors of the zodiac, so don't be shy. They're not going to see it as a sign of weakness, but being shy might confuse them. They're not, generally regarded as the smartest sign, and they are the least patient. So, if you're complex emotionally, once again, think Cancer, Pisces, it'll be too difficult for an Aries, and they might just give up. So don't be too coy, or don't play too standoffish. Having said that, you don't have to reveal yourself all at once. And actually, you might not have to reveal yourself at all. Aries doesn't care. They're simply into winning the game. So your job is to present them with a game that they can be better than anyone else at. They are fiery and adventurous. These are the adrenaline junkies of the zodiac. Skydiving on a first date is a definite turn on. The best way to score an Aries is to challenge them, once again. So you can say things like, I bet you're afraid to go skydiving, or I bet you've never gone bungee jumping. Saying, I bet you haven't done something is one of the easiest ways to get them to do something. I bet you're not crazy enough to go out with me. I seriously doubt you're crazy enough to go out with me. See, challenge them. But keep the challenges coming. I know it can be a bit much, constantly butting heads or challenging each other, but if it's an Aries that you want, then that's the game. They are fast, and they're... Anyways, they're fast and definitely eager. And it doesn't mean they're going to just jump into bed with you, but they're also not going to wait for you to make up your mind. And it's actually easier to get them to, jump into a relationship with you than to have them wait for your bomb to leave. Whatever. Good writing, Sonny. And yes, excitement and danger turn these guys on. Now check this out. Aries and Libra are opposite signs, right? It's said a Libra can never make up their minds. But for Aries, they're already halfway up the street before the question is even finished being asked. And that's why they work so well. Libras like to tag along for the ride, and Aries wants nothing more than to drive the new car. Alright, some of the negative keywords. Aries, they're pushy, they're selfish, and headstrong. Which is kind of funny because unless they got the academic bug when they were young, once again, Aries is not known as the brightest side. And, you could leave your comments in the description box below. Actually, the good and bad in an Aries are pretty much the same depending on how much they turn it up. So, their me-first attitude could come across as confident in one situation and will help save the day, definitely. But it will also appear as selfishness if left unchecked, and that could ruin everything. Now, I'm not saying that Aries doesn't care or that they're an uncaring sign, but the whole world of caring and nurturing are just worlds that do not enter into their thoughts. So while some signs are thinking long-term and together journeys, Aries is generally thinking conquest. And you should remember that. The next time you're wondering how to pull an Aries, you really should be understanding that they're actually thinking on how to get you. But if an Aries is thinking about how to get you, then they're not doing. And Aries is the number one sign of action, so keep that in mind. Now, once again, here's a reminder. All you have to do is a series of small challenges or a lot of little dates. If it's a Taurus or a Scorpio, you just go for a picnic by the beach and talk and laugh until you fall in love. But for an Aries, it's a lot of little dates and challenges rolled into one. And it has to be structured like it's their idea, and they're taking the lead. Remember, Aries like to be first, and they like to lead, and they like to argue. So, if that's your action, that's it. Next, first, second, and third, structure your language so that you're actually challenging them. Don't say, would you like to go for coffee? Say, I'm going for coffee. You coming? Can you handle that? It's not so difficult. Challenge them. I'm going for coffee. You coming? You can handle that? Let's go. Okay. Don't say, I want to go for a walk on the beach. say, I'm going for a walk on the beach. Can your legs handle that? Or if you think dinner's a good idea, challenge them and say, the place is expensive, but I'd like to go. Right? You see, to pull in Aries, you have to be confident. You have to be the prize, and you have to speak to them in challenges. And it's not really that big of a deal. Let's try another one. You want to go see a movie with an Aries. Instead of saying, do you want to go see a movie? Say, have you seen blah 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 yet? Everyone is going. Yeah, a little peer pressure will send an Aries into action fast. If everyone's already done it and they haven't done it, they're going to run out and do it. So, a little peer pressure helps. Or how about this one? Simply ask them why they haven't asked you out yet. Tell them you can't wait forever, and then say, you don't like slowpokes. That will definitely spring them into action. It's cute. And straight up, that's the action. To pull in Aries, you have to be confident. You have to demonstrate that other people want you. You have to challenge them. And you have to escalate quickly. All while making it look like it's their idea. And that's it. And once again, language is going to help you. Just structure your comments and questions into a challenge, and they will respond. They're like hardwired to respond to challenges. And that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Good, bad comments is all fine. You can say, Sonny, I'm an Aries and I've got 4 PhDs. That's fine. Say whatever you want. It's not going to change me. Or you can say, whatever. Just, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description, in the comments section below, and I'll make sure to get to them, and I'll answer them in the horoscope videos. And if you like the video, please share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and to let you guys know there really is love waiting out there for everyone. Sometimes you just need to know where to look, and sometimes, everybody can use a little help through their game. It's not always that easy. Like I said, for an Aries in particular, you have to structure it like a little bit of a challenge. And so, yeah, there really is love waiting out there for everyone, but sometimes we need a little help. even arrogant double Scorpios like me. So, good luck, player. I hope it helps, and I hope you get your Aries. And that's it. Sending love around the world, wishing everyone the best of a beautiful week. And what else is going on here? Ooh, that was a lot. That's it. Sending love, wishing everyone the best of a beautiful week. From thesunnyside.net, I'm Sonny. Wishing everyone an absolutely beautiful week. And I'll see you soon.